Pizza today. Close the door. Off to work. It's Monday afternoon. Oh, let's get in the truck and get set up here. And contact. Ready to go off. Let the buzzer stop. I left my overhead lights on. That's okay, they're fluorescent, so won't burn too much electricity. There's my neighborhood stray that keeps howling in my backyard. Let's see if we can get him on camera. Right over there. Right there. Look, Axel. Kitty. Kitty, Axel. Yeah, he gets into the backyard all night long. I fired a few BBs off at him. Or slingshot charges. Look at all the garbage she's collecting now. Jeez. That's just on the side yard. Oh well. That truck can warm up for a minute here. It's 1:42 in the PM. Monday, was it the 7th of January 2013, I think? Well, I know it's 2013. It's the 7th of January. She's a bit warm today. 47 degrees. Got a southern storm blowing through. Although they're talking about chance of snow on Wednesday. Got a little shimmy to her this morning. Too fun stuff. I don't think we need that. Check the tuning parts on her. She's got a little shake to her. I got one plug that likes to foul on this thing over time. We have a valve guide going or something on it. It's only got 171,001 mile, 1.3. Oh, so I put a couple videos up this weekend of some vehicle pictures. Digging through the closet, come across a bunch of them, so I went ahead and scanned them into the old computing device there on the table. My GMC I used to have. Nice truck. Like I've said in the comments, that's the first and last independent front suspension four-wheel drive I will ever own. Do not like the way they feel off-road. And they've got their place if you're into the high-speed stuff, but I'm not, so. Plus, GMs are notorious for bearing issues. Tie rod ends and ball joints. Ken had that problem with his. Of course, a lot of it's how you maintain them too. You got to take care of your stuff, but dude at work has got a 03, 04, I call them Durajunks, but Duramax. Of course, he's got it all hot rodded out and there's nothing but problems with it. It's lifted, and he took it into the shop to do something, and they put it on the lift, and both his front wheels were wobbling around. Couldn't even tell when it was on the ground, but the bearings are toast. But I will never buy or drive a lifted GM IFS truck. And they're not too bad if you leave them stock, but if I ever buy one, it will never be used for off-road. It will just be strictly on-road use. To me, IFS is great for two-wheel drives, but I've said it before, that's my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I like solid front axle. Plus it just looks cooler in my opinion, a big old pumpkin hanging down there. Oh, but it gives you better ground clearance. Well, not really, because right next to your wheels it's hanging down lower. And it doesn't flex out like a solid front end will. Especially if you do them upright. And then the old Dodge Monaco, that was a cool old car. 1973. 400 cubic inch, 2-barrel. Torque Flight trans. Had the, I think it was a 323 gears. With the sure grip rear end. Full towing package. Every option under the sun on that car that you could get. AM, FM radio, which didn't work. But 2 speakers, power windows, power seats, power door locks, tilt, intermittent wipers, and they're a Cadillac for that year from Dodge. I bought it, thought the guys that I got it from thought he'd blow the motor, but he overheated it pretty bad, so I got her running. Never did run quite right. I did find that car on YouTube. I can't remember the guy's name. I subscribed to him. I came across it one day. Just typed in 73 Monaco, and holy cow, that guy's got a car the same color as mine. One was. Got the same wheels. Oh, it's even got the rust in the same spots. Wait a minute. So he bought it from the guy I sold it to. It needed a radiator, and he did a 4-barrel carb on it. I don't know if he ever did dual exhaust. I tinkered with her, got her up and going. A few driving videos of it up and down the freeway. That's kind of cool. Big old land yacht. Cool old car. I think the color was called Spring Green. It had a white vinyl top, and it had the darker green polyester interior. Interior looked brand new in that car. The headliner was beautiful. The seats were in great shape. The carpet, a little faded in a few spots, but the dash had a couple of cracks in it. That was just a little old car. Well, in that third video, I put up all the cars that, not all of them, but some of them that I've dealt with in the past. There's others I've got pictures that I didn't find. That 76 Formula 350 Firebird that my folks bought a month or two before I was born, so that's what I came home from the hospital with. That was the first car I ever rode in. They had a lot of problems with that car, though. They special ordered it. Dad says he, a couple days after they had it home, he was in the garage looking at it and noticed that one side, the tires were bigger than the other side. Come on, truck, let's get some. And so we took it back down to the dealership. They told him, of course this is 1970s, car salesman. Oh yeah, we do that so it was bigger on the driver's side, he said. So we do that so when you sit in the car, it rides level. Dad said, bullshit. What happens when you got a passenger in the car then? Then it's crooked again. Whoa. So they had them put the bigs on the back and the littles on the front. They were one size difference, but and then had them order a brand new set of tires for it. Of course, they special ordered it, and they kept waiting for it to come in. And they told him that, well, Mr. Pearson, we don't have tires to put on your new car. And he happened to look at the auto carrier sitting in the back lot full of brand new Firebirds, and he says, why do those cars get brand new tires when my special order doesn't? You know, typical car sales shenanigans. I'll be dealing with that on my own here later this year. And then it wouldn't run if you, it wouldn't idle if you made, I think it was a right turn. That's when they were playing with the emissions and whatnot, and they were running so lean, the cars were all screwy, and they hadn't figured out how to make them run real good yet, so it would starve itself of fuel. I think we made a right turn, so Mom says he got real good at riding the brake. It wasn't a 4-speed car, it's automatic. 350 with an automatic. Mom can't drive sticks. Of course, Kevin's Vicky in there. I got or had some pictures of the guy he sold it to, sent Kevin some photos of the car all restored. I mean, it's just gorgeous. I was going to throw those in there too, but I don't know what I did with them. On the computer somewhere. I thought I had them in my email still. painted up red. It's got the black interior. Nice, like a maroon red. Uncle Johnny, he's passed on now, but his 57 four-door Chev sitting in the barn. He bought it, had a bunch of work done to it, parked it. Has been sitting there. And that photo was taken in probably 94, 96. We probably went back there last time I went to Yellowstone. That was the year I joined the military, so that was kind of... We were living in California there in Tracy. Drove up to Yellowstone, snuck across to North Dakota, up here to Seattle for a little bit, and then on back home. And then I went in the Air Force. Probably be throwing up all the photos from Yellowstone too, because I got a lot of pictures in there. I think I labeled the back of them, all the features, all the hot springs and whatnot, the names. A couple other rigs I'm trying to get for that little series, that part 1 and 2, the vehicles of my past, or whatever I called it. 89 F-150, which was my first rig. Got pictures of it somewhere, and then my Chevy Lumina. I may do one on the old Crown Vic too. For the subscribers that were not around when I had that car. I still miss that car almost every day. Ooh, it's getting warm in here. But yeah, that's about the only thing I did this weekend. I didn't even pull the camera out for anything else. Started doing a little bit of playing around with the that snowplow model I picked up. Put the engine block together and transfer case, sanded the body a little bit, get rid of some old lines. Probably won't do that as a daily update type deal. That may just be a series on how I put it together. It's not a real good kit. It's a re-release of an older kit, so. Other than that, it's just been kind of slow. I did tinker with that center carrier a little bit. I got one of the small spider gears wedged in there. I'm gonna get that removed. We got a caravan whipping up like he wants to pass everybody, and he's gonna be a jerk. He'll try to cut me off. Dumbass. Jeez. Yeah, right. Now we're gonna drive with our turn signal on. He hit the brakes to get in behind me, and then he guns the throttle to try to pass me. And then waves at me. Saab behind me, he probably had 3 or 4 car lengths. Plenty of room for that idiot to get in there, so. Anywho, so we always gotta anticipate the morons. But, where were we? Yeah, a little bit of that model work, and I just stayed home. I didn't even leave the house all weekend, except for Saturday. I walked outside to get the mail. A little more cleaning up out of the closets. Got a few things tossed. The recycle bin is way over full. It hasn't been picked up in probably 3 weeks, almost a month now. Being gone for a week and a half for Christmas there, so. Regular garbage that got picked up late last week, only after I called to complain about it, because I was told that my garbage pickup doesn't, they don't adjust the schedule for holidays, so if your day happens to fall on a holiday, then they don't bother picking it up. Well, my pickup day was on both Christmas and New Year's, so that was 2 weeks I had to go without picking up garbage. That's unacceptable. So they came down the street. Other than that, we're rocking and rolling into the new year. Boeing did, we've got a total of 50 or 49 airplanes delivered. That's between our Everett site here in South Carolina. The news did have a listing. We did have a little fire on a, I guess, a parked airplane in back east somewhere. I can't remember where. It turned out to be an auxiliary battery that keeps power on when the engines are shut off. Keeps the systems on. There was one maintenance tech on board, and he found smoke, made the call, and in just a matter of minutes, the entire cabin filled with smoke. So that's not good press for us, but something else we're gonna have to watch over. You know, Boeing did kind of goof with this, all this new technology and all the outsourcing they did. It's kind of not really tried and true like the old systems that we got. So, but Boeing has come back and says, yes, we did goof. Come on, little Hyundai. We had the onboard fire during our flight testing that grounded us for a couple of months there. Turned out to be foreign object debris in the power panels that shorted out and caught fire. But keep the production rolling. Monday today, I'm putting floorboards down. That's my new floorboard day. It's kind of nice when there's a little week you can work up to it. Dumped on you at the beginning of the week. Wednesday is my, we call our slack day, our float day. I'm on a 4-day work cycle, but it's a 5-day schedule. So the 5th day is just kind of a catch-up day if needed. Usually, my section, we don't need the catch-up day, so we just kind of, you know, help out other crews if we need to, or a little bit of maintenance on our tables and whatnot that everybody seems to abuse and beat and destroy for us. Of course, just between you and me and everybody that's watching, I'm kind of thinking of taking Wednesday off. Back was starting to really bug me late last week. It's not bad today, but I may just take a day this week just to kick back. Still doing a lot of online shopping for the new car. Right now I'm leaning towards the Focus just because of the price. But it'll be, I hit my maximum pay and my pay grade June 15th of this year. I'm not going to do anything before then. I'll give me time to get some more money saved up and get the old retirement account built up a little bit more. Probably swing one now, but yeah, a little bit extra. That buffer's kind of nice. 2 o'clock on the nose. It's all first shift's going to be bailing. I think we're going to go ahead and kick you off here, and I will probably turn you back on for the drive home. If I can come up with anything to yak about. So in the meantime, stay tuned. We'll be back. And we're back. The work day is done. Another Monday under the belt. And the truck runs. The old badge and safety glasses shoved into the backpack here so I can have them at the ready for tomorrow. Boards are in. little bit later than we anticipated. It's only 11:18 right now. Turn those down, those on, tilt the wheel. But yeah, we had a crew meeting for an hour and then a half-hour safety meeting right before that, so it killed an hour and a half right off the bat. We had a guy down in our Renton facility who was, probably mentioned in one of my previous videos, he was painting an airplane, probably a 3-7, and fell from a pretty substantial height and was killed. Not immediately, but he survived for a day or two. But we had to do a follow-up safety meeting. We had an initial safety stand down the day after it happened, which was a Monday, and today's another Monday, so a couple weeks later. No real details on what happened, but we never hear that stuff, so. Kind of warm in there tonight. Kind of muggy. Looks like it's been wet out here a little bit, but not for a while. The wipers don't need to be turned on. Start our drive. Oh, there's Mr. Ben. Is he gone?
Yeah. They work awesome.
Good.
It's really good though.
Really?
Yeah.
Those are 3 watt?
3 watt LEDs, yeah, 12-inch car.
Sweet. Get any pictures?
Huh?
Get any pictures?
No.
Good.
But it's really cool.
Yeah.
Order one.
Oh yeah? What do they run?
130 right now, I think.
Okay, bad. Where does he get them from?
Online. I'll send you the link.
Okay, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I got out of a little bit late, otherwise I tried to get over there, but
yeah,
it happens.
Same here.
Alrighty.
Alright,
See you tomorrow. Yeah. Mr. Mopar Man. Supposed to be Mopar Man, but he didn't type the P on his keyboard. Went jeeping with him. A buddy of his just swung by, I missed it, but had a LED light bar, 12-inch. I think it's 12 LEDs. Each LED is 3 watts. I have a flashlight at home. It's a 1 watt LED, and that's bright. So I can only imagine a 3 watt, and then to put 12 of them on there. So it's pretty bright. Only about 130 bucks. Not too shabby. What else? Oh, my scrap lady, she made a couple of pictures for me. Nice big ones. Printed them off on her printer, nice glossy, small poster size. I'll do a separate video on those. It was a picture that somebody had sent me at work that I always thought was pretty cool, and I will do a separate video for those. But other than that, work is done. Go home, get a little something to eat, watch a little bit of the YouTubes, feed the cats, crawl into bed, get up and do it all over again tomorrow. It's Wednesday. I didn't read the article, but headline said possible snow in the hills, which I don't know what that means for elevation, but I may be doing a scrap run this coming weekend, possibly. Lady's got some stuff at her place she wants cleared out, so probably hoping Saturday right now. I'll do it early enough that I can run down that afternoon, drop everything off, get my money. Otherwise, later Saturday or Sunday, and then I'll just run in Monday on my way into work and drop everything off. But we'll see how it goes. Either way is good by me. Other than that, I got nothing planned for this coming weekend. Probably going to bring that center carrier inside and let it sit in the warmth for a little bit, see if that helps free up that spider gear. Try to get the others, get them all worked in. Because it's probably the discs in that clutch pack left and right side on that carrier that are pushing those big gears out just enough. So I may need to come up with some sort of spreader to try to compress those. There's probably a little bit of oil in there still too, so it's adding a little bit more. So we'll play with that a little bit probably this weekend if it's not too cold or wet. It's pretty nice right now. Just sweated inside that factory all day. It was just almost like summertime. It was just muggy and warm. Air wasn't moving inside the plane. We had fans blowing. But we got the floorboards in. Where did we go? Was it lunch? I can't remember now. Somewhere I walked by a door about halfway through the day that was open to the outside. It just felt so good. But anywho, I think we're about done with this video. Let's drive on home, turn the radio, whatchamacallit, the camera off, turn some music back on. Sprinklers coming down, or is that off the front of the truck? But then it'll keep the video just a little bit shorter, so I will catch you all in the next video. That's probably going to be showing you these pictures that she did up for me. They're pretty cool. I'll explain more about them when I do that video. Probably won't be tonight. I'm going to do that tomorrow in the video. We'll do it tomorrow night or the next day. Give you guys something to watch throughout the week. Maybe I'll do another one of these towards the end of the week. But y'all be good, and we will catch you all in the next exciting episode. So stay tuned. Bye-bye.